So, which would be, say, the highest impact R&D company that you have invested in lately, or a company that you remember?
Sure. There's a bunch of companies which is there, right? So there's a company in space tech, which is a company called Skyloom, which has done really
Mhm.
well for us financially as well, right? So they're in space tech, right? It's a satellite essentially comprises of five broad kind of things, right? So one is the outer body, second is the thruster, which essentially gets it into orbit. The third one is essentially the power unit, because I mean it has to take power from the sun and distribute it. Fourth is essentially the key sensors, which if let's say it's for surveillance, then it'll have camera or it'll have some RF technology or whatever it is, right? So the key payload. And the last one is essentially the communication unit, which downlinks the information collected by the satellite down to Earth. Prior to this company, everybody was using RF technology to downlink the information. This company started using infrared, and with the claim that the energy usage would pretty much become one third for kind of sending the communication back to Earth. Now, once the satellite is in orbit, the most of the power, 90% plus of the power, is used to just send the information back to Earth, right? Because it's already achieved escape velocity. So, given that this company was able to one third the power usage, the power distribution unit and the power unit could become one third in size. Therefore, the thrusters could become one third in size, and therefore the satellite itself could become one third in size, thereby significantly lowering the cost of anybody launching the satellite. Right. So that one is done really well. Second company I would like to mention is a company called Inito, which is into fertility monitoring device. Since as parents we are essentially kind of having kids later and later in our lifetime, causing various sort of complication. Most of this complication can be solved just by timing the act of intercourse, as opposed to essentially going for an IVF or stroke IUI as treatment. So what this company does is essentially it's a device which clamps behind the phone, and the lady pees on it similar to a pregnancy strip and inserts it into the phone, into that kind of device. This company has figured out the microfluidics to measure LH, FSH, progesterone, and estrogen in a single strip, thereby predicting the exact kind of fertility cycle for women. Largely selling in the US. So in terms of the entire tech, they are cutting edge, way ahead of kind of any other company, including let's say the US, etc. So we are very proud of that as well.